Hello students, so in this video I will draw the isometric view of the cone resting on the hexagonal prism. Hexagonal prism side is 30 mm. So I'll be drawing a 30 mm long line first. We're using the circle method. Horizontal line 30 mm long. Now you can measure this and you can find out the center. Now you can draw the circle. I'll be using the circle method. To draw the hexagon. Now you can mark these arcs so as to make this regular hexagon. Now you can join these edges. All the edges you need to join it. Yes. Now this is the hexagon. You can make this outside rectangle now. Now you can make this outside rectangle. Yes, you can make the outside rectangle. Yes. Now you can mark this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Outside rectangle you can mark A, B, C and D. Now you can draw any reference line, suitable length. You take any point A on this. You can draw two 30-degree lines, one on one side, 30-degree on the other side. Yes. Now you can take this AB from here. You can mark it here. And AD you can take it from here. You can mark it on the other side. And then you can make the outside parallelogram on the other side. Now you can join these thin lines with thin lines always. Now you can take this point 2, A2, you can take it from here. Simply transfer it here on AB. Similarly 5 is on between C and D. Then you can take 6, A6 from here and you can transfer it to here on AD, and on BC it is 4. Similarly you get the other points. Yes. Now you can join this edges of the hexagon isometric view. Now you can take the height as 30 mm. It is given 30. You need to draw a 30 mm vertical edge through all these points. Draw the 30 mm vertical edges. Yes, through all the edges. 30 mm vertical edges. Height is 30. Just now you can join the top of these edges. Yes, you can join this edges. Always join it with thin lines first. Yes, you can always join it with the thin lines first. Yes, now it is complete. I will be erasing hidden edges. Now you can erase these back end edges. Now you can find out the center of this upper hexagon. Joining any two diagonals, you can find out the center. Okay, so this is the center now. Now through this center you need to draw a chain line, vertical chain line throughout. Now you can draw any horizontal line passing through the center, horizontal line parallel to xy passing through the center. Now you can extend this chain line downwards as well. Yes. So you base ellipse of that is 30 mm. So I'll be taking 15 mm above and 15 mm below. So I'll be measuring 30 mm here. Then you can mark it both sides because ellipse is 30 mm diameter. Now you can join this thin lines with thin lines, and it will be a rhombus, outside rhombus for the ellipse. Now you need to find out the midpoints of all the edges. All the edges. Yes, midpoint of all the 4 edges. Yes. Now you can join this. Now you can join this with thin lines, the corner with the midpoints. You will be using the 4 center method. Four center method I am using. Yes. Now I'll be drawing the arcs on the other side as well. Drawing this larger arc as well, the bigger arc. Now you need to measure this height as 50 mm. It is given 50 mm I will be measuring. So this is 50. Now I will be joining this tangent lines on this outside of this ellipse. So it will be a cone on a hexagonal prism. Yes. Now I will be erasing whichever portion is not visible. Now I will be making these edges as thick. Whatever is visible, I will be making those edges thick. Okay. So whatever is visible, you have to draw it thick lines. Yes, the base edges as well. Yes, you can make this as thick as well. Yes, all the edges whichever is visible for the hexagon as well as the cone. Yes, you can join this as well. After this I will be doing the dimensioning only. Yes. Now it is complete. I'll be doing the dimensioning only. So I have done the dimensioning as well. You can check it is as per the align system. You can also write X and Y reference line. So I think this is complete. I hope you got it. Thank you very much.